Hey guys, my name is Pierre from Can Am Spyder and welcome to the Spyder Shop.
Where'd you go? What'd you do late last night?
In today's video, we're going to answer a big question about the RT series Can Am Spyder. What is it, you ask? Well, often I get asked if I want to install one of these, a backrest for my Can Am Spyder, is it really that easy? I guess we're going to find out. The backrest chosen for this installation video is the one from Showchrome Big Bike Parts. Of course, we sell it on Can Am Spyder That's Can Am Spyder You ready? Here we go. A small trick about unboxing something that's got a lot of hardware that you're not familiar with. Lay it out. Just make sure you get rid of all the bags, everything else. You have a nice clean setup like this. You can always come back and see, and it's really easy to find what you might be looking for. Of course, we have the backrest. This is the pouch that goes on the back. This is going to be part of that adjustable mounting system that will give you 3 inches play back and forth and 1 inch play up and down. This as well. These are the parts that are going to go inside the bike, and you've got all your nuts and bolts. We do have some very detailed instructions and some very nice pictures to show you where we're going to go. The first part of this project, we're going to need to remove that seat and bring it over to the workbench so we have a nice place to work. You're going to need a couple of things to do that. First thing, you're going to need a microfiber or any kind of cloth you have. There's actually a big black hole back there where we're going to be taking off the bolts that pivot the seat up and down. And there's a big hole at the bottom of that. You don't want to drop anything there. So you want to make sure that you have a cloth. We're going to be putting that at the bottom. We're going to squish it in, and that's going to cover it up so we have no accidents that happen. And then you're going to need one of two things. You're going to need a 10mm key. But if you have one of these there that bends like this at a 90-degree angle, you're going to find that very useful. If you have a little ratchet on there, because it's going to be a tight place to go in with your fingers. It's going to be frustrating, but it's part of the project, so let's get it done. Like I said, you need one of these, or if you have one of these two tools here that you can change all the angles like this, change that like that. And then you do have the little mechanism there, a little drill. So we should be able to get in there, and with this electrical screwdriver, it's going to make things a lot easier. So I've just put a flashlight in there, and I want to show you this is one of the 2 bolts that we're going to be removing. So you got one there, you got another one on the other side, and the big black hole is down here. So this is where we're going to put a cloth to make sure that if we drop one of these 2 bolts here, well, it doesn't fall down there. So as you are unscrewing and removing the screw here, a little bit of information that's really important is that you're going to have this nut, that square nut, that's going to be on the other side here. So as you take out the screw, now just take into consideration that this is going to come loose and it's actually going to slide down. So you got to make sure that you have your hand or something so you can catch it right here so you don't lose it. The last part to removing the seat, you're going to need to remove a clip from the cylinder, and to do that, you're going to need a small flathead screwdriver. This part is a little harder for me to get my camera there, but the clip that you have to remove is this one here. So I'm going to need to get my screwdriver underneath there, lift up the clip so that cylinder can come loose. Just before we walk away with the seat, you have a couple of things to be careful. You have 2 sleeves, 2 collars that are here. You got one that is right here. See that? Going to push on that and take it out. Don't want to drop it in there for sure. And you have another one here, so just push that gently. Pick it up, don't drop it anywhere. And you're also going to have a clip right here. So you can, this is stuck on the seat and bolted down. So we just want to unclip that so we can walk away with the seat. You're going to need your flathead screwdriver to be able to remove this. If you push a little bit towards the front here with your thumb, you're going to see there's a little clip there, so you can just go ahead and push on that and then get your screwdriver in and just pop it out. You have two other clips, one on each side. We're going to need to remove the rubber here in the center, so we're actually going to cut along here and straight from there to there. You can either do this with a pair of scissors or a utility knife. We're going to need to take out the foam right here, and we don't need to take out the whole thing. We actually need to take out this part right here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the scissors, we're going to cut about 3/8 to about 1/2 inch, so we can actually just make the center available to put that bracket that's going to hold your backrest. We're going to be working on this little plate that we took off. You're going to need some masking tape. You're going to need something to measure with, and you're also going to need a fine marker. We're going to be putting some masking tape on the bottom half because we're going to need to cut out a hole right here. You're going to want to line up the masking tape with that in the V shape right at the bottom. We're going to find the center now. So between this piece of plastic here and that one there, you want to find the center of that V. Now we want to mark about 3/8 of an inch from here to here. So let's go ahead and do that. Now go ahead and make a line right across. Now line yourself up with the edge of the plastic here and just draw a line across like this. And this is the part that we're going to be taking off. You can do this with a hacksaw or a Dremel drill. Now that we're done, we're going to go ahead and reinstall it. We're now going to be installing this little rubber grommet here around the ledge of what we just cut out. But we're going to need to get this ready first. So you're going to use some rubbing alcohol and a rag or a Scott towel. And we're going to go ahead and clean this area before we take off the 3M tape and apply it.